What's up, SEO legends? It's Artemis again here from SirLinksalot.co, and today we're going to dive deep into the matrix of search engines, which is technical SEO. But first, of course, I have to blow you guys' mind with another statistic. 53% of mobile users will abandon a website if it takes more than 3 seconds to load, myself included. And here's another shocker for you. 75% of websites have a technical SEO issue that is currently and actively affecting their rankings. Think of technical SEO like the foundation of your dream house. You could have the most gorgeous interior design, which is the content, the best curb appeal, which would be marketing, but if your foundation is cracked, that house is coming down faster than a house of cards in a windstorm. So today, we're going to make sure that your website's foundation is stronger than a Nokia 3310. So grab your favorite beverage and maybe some popcorn if you're feeling fancy, I guess, and let's turn you guys into technical SEO wizards who can make Google's crawlers dance to your tune. So what is technical SEO? All right, let's break this down Barney style. Technical SEO is basically everything that you do behind the scenes to help search engines find, crawl, understand, and index your website content. It's like being the ultimate wingman for Google's bots. You're making their job easy so they can recommend you to everyone. Think of it this way. If regular SEO is like decorating your storefront to attract customers, technical SEO is like making sure that your store has the proper lighting, working doors, clear signage, and a cash register that actually works. You know what they say, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Except maybe a technically optimized website that ranks number 1. So technical SEO actually falls into 3 main buckets that all work together like a perfectly choreographed routine. Crawlability. Can search engines find and access your pages? This is like having clear pathways through your store so that customers, which is Google's bots, can actually navigate easily. Indexability. Can search engines actually understand and store your content? So this is like having a properly organized inventory system where everything has a clear label and a location. And of course, renderability. Can search engines properly display and interpret your pages? This is ensuring that your digital storefront looks good and also functions properly for every single visitor. Google actually processes over 8.5 billion searches per day, and every single one relies on technical SEO to deliver relevant results. Without proper technical optimization, your amazing content is like a brilliant song that never gets played on the radio. It's just pure potential with zero reach. Next, let's talk about crawling and indexing, the dynamic duo that makes or breaks your search visibility. Imagine Google's crawlers as an extremely efficient librarian with a photographic memory, except they never actually take coffee breaks and they also work 24/7. Let's start with the basics here. Crawling is when a search engine follows links on pages to discover new content. It's like playing an endless game of connect the dots, where each dot is web page and each line is a link. Google's bots start from pages they already know and then follow every link that they find, building a massive web of interconnected content. Now, indexing is what happens after crawling, where search engines analyze your content and decide what it's even about, and then they store it in their database. So think of this like the librarian reading every book, understanding the plot, and then filling it in the perfect section so that people can find it later on. Now, here's where it gets spicy. Google discovers 15% of new content through sitemaps and 85% through following links. This means that your internal linking structure isn't just nice to have, it's absolutely crucial to getting discovered. The robots.txt file is your website's bouncer. It tells the search engine bots which areas they can access and which ones are VIP only. But here's the kicker. One tiny mistake in your robots.txt file can block Google from your entire site faster than they can say catastrophic ranking drop. Your XML sitemap is like giving Google a detailed map of your website. It's essentially telling search engines, hey, here's everything important on my site, organized nicely with timestamps so that you know what's new or what's updated. Now let's chat about the site architecture and structure. So site architecture is like designing the perfect shopping mall layout. You want people, and bots of course, to find what they're looking for quickly and intuitively. A well-structured site is the difference between a smooth shopping experience and getting lost in an IKEA store without the meatballs to actually comfort you, which is the worst. The golden rule of site structure is to keep important pages within 3 clicks of your homepage. Now, why? This is because that's how Google determines which page is important. So the closer a page is to your homepage, the more authority that Google just assumes that it has. So it's like real estate. Location, location, location. Now, orphan pages are the SEO equivalent of that one sock that just disappears in the laundry. These pages have no internal links pointing to them, making them nearly impossible for users and search engines to find. Studies show that websites with orphan pages see a 20 to 30% decrease in organic traffic from those pages. Now, here's a pro tip that'll make you feel like a technical SEO genius. Implement breadcrumb navigation. It's like leaving a trail of digital breadcrumbs, minus the birds eating them, of course, that helps users and search engines understand exactly where they are on your site. Plus, Google often displays breadcrumbs in search results, giving you that extra real estate in the SERPs. URL structure actually matters a lot more than your choice of coffee order. So clean descriptive URLs like, for example, -blog -technical SEO guide perform better than messy ones like all of that. Google actually loves URLs that make sense to humans, so think of them like the street addresses of the internet. Now, internal linking is your secret weapon for distributing page authority throughout your entire site. It's like having a highway system where traffic, which is authority, flows through your most important pages and supports the smaller ones. The best part? You have complete control over this, unlike trying to get backlinks from other sites. Now let's chat some more about page speed and core web vitals. So buckle up, because we're about to talk about the need for speed. And I'm not talking about the Tom Cruise movie. Page speed isn't just a nice to have anymore. It's a confirmed Google ranking factor that can make or break your SEO success. Now here's a stat that will unfortunately keep you awake at night. For every 1 second delay that a page has in load time, conversions drop by approximately 7%. That means that if your page is taking 5 seconds to load instead of 2, you're potentially losing 21% of your conversions. Now, Google's core web vitals are like the holy trinity of the user experience metrics. The LCP measures how long it takes for your main content to load. So you want this to load in under 2.5 seconds, or users are going to bounce faster than a rubber ball on concrete. The first input delay, or the FID, measures how quickly your site responds to user interactions. Aim for under 100 milliseconds. Any longer and users will feel like they're stuck in digital quicksand. And lastly, the cumulative layout shift, or the CLS, measures visual stability. Nothing is more annoying than trying to click on a button only to have the button shift and then make you accidentally click on an ad instead. Keep this under 0.1 to avoid frustrated users. Want to speed up your site? Here are a few big wins. You can first of all compress your images because they're usually the biggest files on the site. You can use a content delivery network to serve your content from servers that are closer to your users, and you can minify your CSS, HTML, and JavaScript files. Think of it like decluttering your digital closet. Everything loads faster when there's just less stuff. Mobile optimization and HTTPS. Welcome to the mobile-first world, where over 60% of all searches happen on mobile devices. Now, because of this, Google switched to a mobile-first indexing, which means that they primarily look at the mobile version of your site for indexing and for ranking as well. Now, if your mobile site is broken, this means that you're basically invisible to Google, which is really scary. Mobile friendliness isn't just about making things smaller. It's about creating an experience that's so smooth that users feel like they're just gliding through your content like they're on ice skating with Olympic precision. Your text needs to be readable without zooming, buttons need to be easily tappable because nobody wants to play finger gymnastics, and your site needs to work perfectly on screens of all sizes. Now let's talk about HTTPS, the security protocol that's been Google's ranking factor since 2014. If your site doesn't have that little lock icon in the browser, then you're telling users and Google that your site is less secure than leaving your car unlocked in a parking lot with the keys in the ignition. What HTTPS does is it creates an encrypted connection between your website and the visitor's browsers, protecting sensitive information from being intercepted. It's like having a private conversation in a soundproof room versus shouting your secrets in a crowded mall. The good news is that getting an SSL certificate is easier than ever. Many hosting providers actually just offer them for free, and the SEO benefits are immediate. Here's a reality check for you. Websites with HTTPS see an average of 5% boost in rankings compared to their HTTP counterparts. So that might not sound like much, but in the competitive world of SEO, 5% can be the difference between page 1 and page 2, and we all know that page 2 is where websites go to die. Now it's time to level up with the advanced stuff that separates the SEO rookies from the pros. We're talking about structured data, canonicalization, and other technical elements that makes Google's algorithms purr like a content cat. Structured data is like giving Google a cheat sheet about your own content. So instead of making search engines guess what your page is about, you're literally telling them, this is a recipe, this is a product, this is a local business. It's using schema.org markup to create rich snippets that make your listing stand out in search results like a neon sign in a sea of black and white. Rich snippets can increase the click-through rates by up to 30% because they provide even more information and visual appeal in the search results. So imagine seeing a recipe with star ratings, cooking time, and calorie count right in the search results. That's the power of structured data. Canonical tags solve the duplicate content dilemma. When you have similar or identical content on multiple URLs, canonical tags tell Google which version is the official one. So it's like having multiple nicknames, but telling everybody which name you prefer to be called. Without proper canonicalization, you're diluting your SEO power across multiple pages instead of concentrating it all in one authoritative version. Href-long tags are crucial for international websites as well. They tell search engines which language and region each page targets, ensuring that Spanish speakers see your Spanish content and English speakers see your English content, and etc. So it prevents the digital equivalent of serving someone fish and chips when they order tacos. Now don't forget about redirect management. Broken links and improper redirects are like having dead ends in your website's highway system. Every 404 error is a missed opportunity, and a redirect train slows down both users and search engines as well. So clean up your redirects regularly and your rankings will definitely thank you for it. Now let's talk about the weapons in your technical SEO arsenal. So these are the tools that are going to turn you from a confused beginner to a technical SEO ninja who can spot issues faster than you can spot a celebrity at Coachella. Google Search Console is your free best friend that never ever lies to you. It shows you exactly how Google sees your site, reports crawl errors, indexing issues, and even tells you which queries are bringing you traffic. It's like having a direct line to Google's brain. Use it religiously. Google PageSpeed Insights gives you the brutal truth about your site's speed, along with specific recommendations for improvement. It's like having a personal trainer for your website. It tells you exactly what's wrong and how you can fix it. For the power users, tools like Screaming Frog SEO Spider crawl your entire site and identify technical issues faster than you can say crawl budget optimization. It finds broken links, missing meta tags, redirect chains, and duplicate content issues in minutes instead of hours. So Ahrefs Site Audit and SEMrush's Site Audit is also like having a team of technical SEO experts constantly monitoring your own site. They check for over 100 different technical issues and prioritize them by impact so you know what you should be fixing first. For implementation, start with the basics. First, crawl errors in Search Console, implement SSL if you haven't already, optimize your most important pages for core web vitals, and also create or update your XML sitemap. Then you can move on to more advanced tactics like structured data implementation and international SEO optimization. The key is consistent monitoring and improvement. Technical SEO isn't a one-time setup. It's an ongoing process of optimization, monitoring, and refinement. So set up regular audits and stay on top of issues before they become ranking disasters. Congratulations, everybody. You just completed a masterclass in technical SEO that would make even Google's engineers proud. We've covered everything from the basics of crawling and indexing to advanced topics like structured data and international optimization. So here's your action plan for technical SEO domination. First of all, start with a comprehensive site audit using tools like Google Search Console or SEMrush. Prioritize fixing quick wins like fixing broken links or implementing SSL, and then you can move on to more complex optimizations like core web vitals improvements and structured data implementation. So remember, technical SEO is like maintaining a high-performance sports car. It requires regular attention and fine-tuning, but the results are definitely worth it. A technically optimized website doesn't just rank better, it provides better, superior user experiences, and it converts visitors into actual customers. Now, the SEO landscape is constantly evolving with new algorithm updates and technical requirements appearing regularly. So stay informed, keep testing, and never stop optimizing. Your future self and, of course, your rankings will thank you for the technical foundation that you are building today. So technical SEO might feel a little bit overwhelming at first, but it's like trying to understand TikTok trends when you're over 30. With constant effort and the right approach, you'll master it. The websites that dominate search results aren't just lucky, they are technically superior as well. So everybody, keep optimizing, keep learning, and remember, in the world of technical SEO, technical excellence isn't optional. It's the price of admission to the top of the search results for you. So until next time, this has been Artemis from SirLinksalot.co signing off. Now go make Google fall in love with your website.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to give us a like, drop a comment, subscribe, so you don't miss out on any future SEO insights. And hey, if you're serious about your rankings, head over to SirLinksalot.co, check out our premium link building services, guides, and free SEO tools. See you next time.